Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the death of this skeleton. Look at the shot, perfect shot. I don't want to kill you. Get out of here, face. Oh, the skeleton died. Well, welcome back to another episode of Storytime. I'm in here collectifying some magma cream because today it is time to break away from the story for a bit. I did, last episode we were in the nether and we got ourselves our beacon set up for our building. And now, before we get finishing up with Bowens' tomb, we have to, I want to set up the mob grinder. And I think, is this how you do this? Nailed it, perfect, easy peasy. That's exactly what I wanted done. So let's get out of here. I'm trying not to get killified while I'm doing it. I remember where to go now. I'm fancy. So we're going to head back, and I'm going to show you what my plan is for a mob grinder and an XP farm. And yeah, let's get right to that. Let me turn a page, and we'll get on that project. Well, all righty there, guys. Here I am at the mob spawner. Here, I'm going to even show you. I'll prove it to you. He's in here. Oh, there's the water. Hey, wrong button. Yeah, there's the spawner in there, and it's making us the skeletonies. So, up front here, I've just started a couple different ideas. I've got this thing stopping the Tonys from coming out, but I looked and did a little bit of research, and I'm going to blend a couple ideas together with the way pistons work in 110, being able to move mobs around. If I put a mob in here and I extendify this piston and retract it, it'll actually pull the mob through the piston and put him here. So with that concept, I'm going to use the new magma blocks because they hurt people and hurt mobs. I'm going to use those in with the pistons to use this as like a mob softener, so that when the mobs come out over here, they're just they're just a one hit. So I'm gonna get to building. This is a little bit of a mess right here. I'm gonna get some of the building done. That's the idea, and we're gonna try to make this look fancy, and we're gonna organize our storage and be able to pump some items around, and it should be a lot of fun and a really cool episode. I know it's not along with the story, but you know, occasionally we're gonna have to break from the story and build some stuff that is more useful for me when it comes, and it makes the building in story time easier. And this is one of those things. It'll allow me to collect XP, and it'll allow me to, you know, fix my tools and stuff, which allows me to keep building. So we'll be right back at you guys in the turn of a page. I am a genius. I'll show you guys how this works in a moment's time, as long as it actually works. Okay, I don't know if this is going to be perfect, but I should be able to drop the mobs down. Bloop, 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 bloop. Whoop, they get pulled over. They get beat up for a certain amount of time. Uh-oh, they're dying. Too long. In there for too long. Oh, I pulled some of them out. Death. Death. It kind of works so far. Okay, these guys here get pulled over. Ouchie. Ow. Ooh. Ah. And they're dying. Ah. And then how many hits? Well, hit him. About one. So I'm wondering if I need to adjust it. So basically, what's happening here is the guys fall down, and then every time this triggers, the new guys get pulled over here so they can start getting beat up, and then these guys come out here, and they should be toned down to where they're pretty close to one hit. But I think it's a little too far because some of them are dying. Like this guy here, let's see if these two die. No, it actually works out pretty good. And they're dead. One hit. Right, I don't know, we gotta check to see if people are dying here. Yeah. Pretty much one hit. It softens them up pretty good. See, one of them died. I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit out, and I'm going to show you how this works. It's super simple, super simple. All right, we've got the 2 pistons here, and we want them to fire at the same time. I've got the redstone repeater firing into this block, and the dust on top. That'll fire both pistons. All right, so they're both firing off of the same line. This is a hopper timer. This is, you know, how long it's going to go. I've got 12 blocks going back and forth, but because it rotates between firing this one and firing this one, 12 blocks becomes 24. So we'll wait down until it gets to 1, and I'll grab one. Now it'll be 22 blocks, a 22 cycle. I've left this open here because what I'm going to do, do this on a camera because I'm awesome. And we got this. We're going to put a piston here. We're going to put a block here. And some of you guys may go, oh, I know what he's doing. And I guess I'll come over here with it. It'll be just fine. Uh-huh. And one more, I think so. And then I can go a boop and a boop like that. We'll do redstone torch. That's not going to work. Oh, we have to put a block here. Yes. Now this is going to stop this thing from, it's going to actually stop these ones from being fired, which means these guys are just going to come in here and get murdered to death. See how this one's no longer firing? So basically it's just bringing it into here and killing them without pulling them over here to be softened. So I can switch this on and off. Now they're just going to die, you know, which is good so I don't have these building up when I don't want them to. I can come over here. How close are these all to one hit? You know, it's a lot... It's a lot better. I have to do something different with this. I can't get in there and hit them because they're stupid. I wonder if I did, let's try something out. I love all this work on camera. I hope you guys enjoy some of this. And I do you here like a this, and I bring a you. Is this my silk touch? No, I do silk touch so that I can save it. Yes. And in here, and then this. And these, yes. Now I can get closer. I have glass on me, don't I? Don't I have glass? Do I have glass for you? No? No glass? What can I get rid of? Bones. Done. Alright, so now these are in there just for dying. I need to have a lever. Lever to 1,000. Nailed it perfect every time. Drop you. And switch you out like these. And now I can change it. So now it's on the crusher mode. I thought that, see, now it'll pull them in and crush them. But before they die, boom, pull them over here where they are. Basically one. Very nice. I dig it. Oh, this is working. I'm a genius. So, this isn't completely my design. There's a YouTube video, and it's a 1.10 mob grinder. It's by BL4XXUNMC, which I don't know why all of the numbers and letters. He seems like he's Austrian. He sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm a little bit jealous, but I just saw lightning. More skeleton horses. But I just saw his video, and this design is basically based off of his video. The difference is in the wiring that I have. My wiring is different than his. I wasn't, oh yeah, look at this. Now it's time to build this order. But I wasn't trying to copy his wiring because I didn't care. This is not compact, really. Oh, what's up, dude? Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I'll wreck you. There's probably another one in here. I better make this a little bit more safe. But I'm not worried about how compact this is. I was just looking for seeing if it would work, and then I have all the room in the world. I don't have to worry about making it compact. But on with it, they say. Let me go ahead and start working out the idea for the sorting system and making sure. Why don't I just throw these blocks around? making sure that I can get that worked in. And if it's thundering out, maybe we can go get a couple more of them skeleton horses. So we'll be right back at you guys in the turn of a page. And nice. Oh, Slackanater, you make a fancy. Look at this, guys. We've got our bones being sorted, our arrows being sorted, and then this is for regular, items and whatnot. And let's do a quick jobby showing you guys how I did this, because I'm a stinking genius face eating some steak. Yummy. Oh, I don't like it when I have the blocks like that because I put them down. So first of all, the movement is done by minecart. Minecart come crossed here. Minecart go crossed there. Then minecart. This is really just a stinking mess, but it works. Then minecart come to here. When minecart get here, minecart unload item. When item unload, it go through sorting system that sort out stackable and non-stackable items by using comparator signal to unlock and lock hopper here. So this will be non-stackable items are going to get pulled out first, led into, they get led into this chest, then pulled from the chest and put into a hopper, or not hopper, but a chest minecart. And there's a reason for that. Because this allows me to have infinite storage. Oh yeah! Because they get pulled into this hopper minecart, and as this hopper minecart fills up, it's getting pulled out by this hopper and put into the chest. Once this chest gets full, it's going to be put into this hopper here, and once that gets full, it's going to start filling up this hopper minecart. Or, again, a chest minecart with a chest in it. Now, because the way this system works, I can put infinite and stack infinite chest minecarts in here, which will allow this to store an infinite amount. Infinite is a bad term there because it is limited by the amount of these minecarts with chests in them that I put in there, but because they stack on top of each other in that space, and I'll demonstrate one. Let me do that for you guys. Let me show you. So I need enough iron to make these. Oh, I have everything that I need. So I put these down like this and make myself a minecart. I put the minecart here and I put a chest in there. Oh, move that. And now I have a chest in a minecart. I come up here. Now, right now, we'll show you. Yes. Actually, I might even just break it and show you because that'll give you a better idea. Yeah. Okay, that should have went in here. There's that, and there's that. I can put these together in here like this. And is this trapped? I don't want to use trapped. Yes, now I have two of them. So right now the items are going to get stopped in there because obviously they can't go anywhere. And let's put, dun, dun, dun. And this is where it's confusing and I need to sort stuff out. This is where I can load more minecarts in. So here is that spot. I put a minecart here. It falls down. And now the items can get loaded in there. And if I put another minecart down, frick, what you do? No, you don't do that. You do what I want you to do. You make me look bad on camera. I don't like you for that. Oh, and I apologize for the sounds earlier in the video. The skeletons were a little bit loud. I did not know. All right, now this should do it. Oh, there it goes. And now it's, oh no. Okay, I can sneak out the side here. Sneak out the side door, dude. All right, there. Now they're stacked on top of each other, and it will allow me to, one will fill up, then the next one will fill up. And as I pull items out of here, which I'll show you, this is already set up the exact same way, and there's 3 of them already in there. If I pull a stack of bones out of here, boop, it automatically fills up with more from the stacks of minecarts in there, which means as long as I keep adding minecarts, this will just continue to fill up forever, which is super awesome. So that's how we're getting the armor and the bows sorted out. Shut up, phone, you stinker. So that's how we're getting those items sorted out. And then the stackable, which is the bones and arrows, are getting pulled across here into what is a more common sorting system. I have to jam it in here. This is just temporary until I get everything loaded in. But, so these items are coming in here, which, oh, I can't check that, which, whatever. I wanted to catch it while it was happening. But the bones will come across here, and these are the two that are sorting out the bones and the arrows, and they are going into, like I said, these two chests. You can see the arrows stacking up. The bones are already full. Like I said, I can keep pulling these out. It'll continue to fill. And then the way this system here works is the cart comes down and it starts to get filled up, and it's working off of the hopper timer that we did just a little bit ago that's signaling the firing of the pistons, and this stuff is still actually full. So every time those pistons fire, it's going to tell this cart to go, which I don't know if that system works out well. I may want the cart to stay here until, well, see, it's good here, but stay here until the cart is full. Let's see. Boom, fire. Nah. So it takes some stuff, and I don't think you're going to get that many items that quick. And we'll actually be able to see those were arrows. Boom, boom, boom. Arrows are getting filled into here and getting pumped into the arrow box. So the whole thing works perfect. I am super pumped. You can see the cart go, and it goes across there like a cool thing. I can switch this off, so now we're going to stop killifying them and bring them over here. And maybe that'll allow this system to get unclogged. Ooh, I don't want that in there. That'd be bad. Shut up, phone. You ruin everything. Okay, so those are the items getting filtered through. There's no items in there. We'll see if the system can get caught up. If not, I may have to put in a little bit of fancy redstone to tell this cart to stay there. See, it doesn't stay there very long, but to stay there long enough to fill up the entire cart and then get shipped off. But until then, let's just let this build up in here and see if it gets caught up. Next thing to do, I've been working on, let me put this in here. Yes, I've been working on a concept for sorting bows and armor, because you're going to get bows in here and all the different kinds of armor. And I've been working on a system to sort them out where they'd have a chest of bows, a chest of boots, a chest of whatever. And I've left a spot in here to potentially set up that system. The same way I did here, it'd be infinite storage, and you know, you'd have arrows here, random chest. Another thing I would like to do, and I guess I could do it here, if I wanted to add something to the system into the sorter, I could just throw it in here, like so, and it would get rotated back into here. So if I wanted to pull out some items and then be like, oh, I don't want them, I could throw them back in there and they would go back into the system. So all in all, everything seems to work pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and fancify this a little bit. This is some old storage. I mean, I've got settles for days. And look at this. That's stinking crazy. I could take those items now and put them into this system. I need to go ahead and make a bunch more hopper mine carts. Man, I got a lot of stuff to do. So I'm going to get back to work and try to polish this room off and make this room nice looking. The concept is here and I think works well. So we'll make it look good, and then we'll be right back at you guys. In the turn of a page. Oh, Slackanater, you make another pretty. Well, there, guys. I think I'm done. This is not my favorite thing I've ever built ever in my life ever, but I think it turned out okay. It's got plenty of cool features, and it's done enough for me. So let me run you through it. You guys have just watched the rest of the video. Oh, steak, yummy. Mmm. Hey, yummy. Okay, oh, I hate it when you put blocks down like that. So, pulls the bad guys over here. We've got all of the skeletons. We can murder them over here, collect the XP, and the items get sucked down into the hoppers, which are then loaded up. We're going to get there in time. Loaded up into this chest. I set up a different system down here for the chest to detect when it's full and stuff like that. So actually, when that's done filling up that chest, you'll see Let me get over here. See, it's still got, oh, we got a little bit of time to wait. But it's still got a little bit of stuff going through there. But once, I don't want to be in its way. Once it's done, it'll shoot it off on its way. Bing bong. Nice. And it'll do it when the chest is full or when the hopper's out of items. Then it goes over there and it's going to go through the sorting system, which is back there. Not showing you. This is not the best design here, but it's kind of fun. I have the enchanting table in the floor. So it's sorting out bones and arrows. And then this is where you get like random gear, random bow and random armor. But from here I can say, oh, let's take the boots out. And then I can go through here and, oh, boots go in here. And I can kind of get a little bit of, oh, a second chest already. Oh, how fancy. But I can get a little bit more organized here. And then there's a lot of bows. So now I can take these bows that I don't want anything to do with and go over here, and I've got a garbage. It's got the flame on it. And then I just go through my inventory. Oh, I'm dropping them. I didn't want to drop them. Go through the inventory and throw these bows in, and it automatically shoots them into larva and destructifies those bows that I don't want, because these are all full of enchanted stuff. So a little bit of a anvil for some repairing, crafting table, stuff for enchanting. I haven't got everything moved in here yet, but that's the system. I know this has been kind of a strange episode because we haven't talked any story in a while, but believe me, we'll get back to the story. This is just one side of the skeleton spawner. The other side's going to be up top in Bowens' tomb, and we're going to be going and moving along with the story in the next episode. But thank you so very much for watching, and I know that the videos... Oh, my face is so close. I know that the videos are getting a little slow here. It's summertime. I got a lot of things going on. So I guarantee you I will continue to make videos. I just don't know how fast. But until then, like always, thank you so very much for watching. And we may never know where the story will take us. But one thing's for sure, I'll be back.